All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Drone Buzz. It's been a while, hasn't it, Chris?
It has been a while. We're going to try to get through some stuff here today and get ready for the new year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to talk about mini drones, beginner drones, Christmas right around the corner. Maybe you're thinking about getting a gift, and we're going to kind of run through what we think might be a good gift. Plus, we have some old stuff, don't we, Chris? We've got some good drones just sitting around.
Yes, we need to get rid of some of these. So if you know somebody, or if you are somebody who needs a drone, we'll go through some drones, other stuff too, in addition to drones, I think.
Yeah, we got some drones, some FPV stuff, some ELRS modules, things like that, and hopefully we can do some HD turtle time and give away a prize. We've been having some technical difficulties getting the HD system rolling, but I think we just figured it out. So that'll be good. Plus, how many subscribers do we have, Chris?
Oh yeah, we are. What'd you say? 70 short.
I think so. I think we're 69 short, actually. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, we'd love for you to do so. Help us get to that 50,000 mark. That would be super cool.
2022. See if we can do it this year.
That would be awesome, right? Then we'll pick up another 50 next year in 2023. So next time, we're getting close to the end of the year. We'll be looking for our 100,000th subscriber, hopefully. But we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, do we, Chris?
No.
But we'll be back 2 minutes. Enjoy some pretty awesome drone clips that Chris and I put together for you. All right, so we are back, and we're going to talk a little bit about mini drones, right? They seem to be, I think, really good options. If you're thinking about getting into flying, so that's kind of one of the things that we'll focus on. But before we do that, Chris, let's see who we got here joining us today. We got the Fly Zone Drone guys down the road. It's cold here, huh?
Yes, I was just outside. My daughter just got braces, so had no choice but to venture out. I think in the hour I was out, it dropped another 10 degrees.
Yeah, it was a balmy 7 degrees last I looked. So we got the Fly Zone Drone guys. They're here in the Chicagoland area with us, so they're dealing with that weather. Big Water UAV Solutions, a -3 up in the North Pole. That's pretty darn cold, huh? Whew.
Yeah.
Yikes. Chuck Hansen, new to drones. What's the best way to study for the 107? You're already a licensed pilot. I think it's actually going to be pretty easy if he's a licensed pilot. Don't you, Chris?
Yeah. It's what, a couple hours, learn about drones, there's still the easier version of the test, right? You're the expert there.
Yeah.
Online only, just real quick.
Yeah, so I think you're right. Actually, I haven't looked at that in a while, but I think licensed pilots, actual pilots, people that fly big things, don't have to take the exact same test. But there are still some new things that you'll want to know for the 107 that aren't necessarily pertaining to manned flight. I'm actually putting together some videos. I'm on Christmas vacation right now, so. One of my goals is to produce a bunch of 107 study content. So that's coming your way. And I'll have kind of a long form where I kind of go through everything, and then I'll have it, kind of broken down by chunks. So we'll do one on weather. We'll do one on new remote ID and flights over people, things like that. So that is coming. And Chris, I don't know if I told you, I just took I teach a drones class at the high school. I took a couple of kids to the Lake in the Hills Airport last week. We have 2 new certified 107 drone pilots in the area. So it's really kind of fun to do that. Did I tell you that, Chris?
No, it's good news, man. So,
so
they didn't flunk your class, I guess? Or
they did not flunk my class. They're doing well. So, and yeah, they did not flunk the 107 exam either. All right, so we got Fly High FPV. He says skip the Mini 3, grab FPV. Listen, I love FPV, but it's a totally different beast. Speaking of, Chris, you've been flying that Avata?
I have not yet. I charged it up the other day. I'm looking to do some indoor stuff in my own house. Been upgrading the basement here. Maybe we'll see it on a Turtle Time one of these days. But yeah, I wanted to get really nice footage. Jack suggested using the Avata. Didn't even occur to me. I forgot all about it. I was thinking something smaller, but we'll give it a shot down here one of these days.
Yeah, I think that is absolutely the drone if you're doing indoor stuff. We got Maddie Bagwell in the house. Yeah, lots of some good people. And welcome if you're new to the channel. We do lots of drone content today. We're going to be talking about mini drones, and we have some drones that we need to get rid of. So we're going to try and make some deals here for you.
Yeah. I don't think we're allowed to do an auction technically, but we'll have our email address, put stuff in the comments, and put a way to contact you if you're interested, or if you know somebody. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if you're you're not familiar with our stuff, hit us up with a comment, something at drones@halfrome.com, and we'd love to hear from you. But yeah, if you're interested in one of these drones, certainly do that. That would be awesome. But yeah, let's talk beginner drones. And a lot of people
beginner camera drones for capturing outdoor steady footage, just to stay away from the FPV conversation, because for sure there's 2 camps on this, right?
Yes. And I think that's important, right? So the purpose of why you fly is incredibly important in what you buy in terms of drone. And I don't think there's anything worth buying under $300 if your purpose is to get good pictures and videos, right? I mean, we've flown tons of drones between $100 and $200. And Chris, can you name a really good one off the top of your head?
No, I mean, nothing that you'd wanna try to publish with.
No, there isn't. There are some decent, like if your purpose is I just want something to fly and something that's fun and something to kind of learn what drones are all about. Sure, you don't have to spend $300, right? There are lots of different options. What if someone wasn't into cameras, what would you suggest, Chris?
Not into camera. I'm gonna go with you on this. I mean, what are we talking price point?
Less than $300
for learning FPV?
No, just for flying, for fun. Like I just want a drone. Like think of it as like an RC car that flies in the air.
Probably
maybe it has a camera.
Little toy.
Yeah.
I mean, you just handed off to me the E010 upgraded new version. If anybody's ever tried that little E-Sheen, it's been the most popular kind of like beginner trainer for like a decade now, and it's better than it used to be. So My son's been playing around with that.
Yeah, I do like that one. That one's fun. That's I think that's the E017 maybe.
Oh, it is. Okay. I can go grab it.
I think it's E017. It's like $25, and yeah, I think that's a good one. I like the Tello for $100. That's going to give you
for sure
a little camera, a little taste of things. It's
like a GPS drone indoors with a mediocre camera.
Yeah, it's almost like a GPS drone. I agree, but yeah, so definitely some options. We've got lots of that stuff on our website. Let's see, where is that little green guy? There it is, the E-Sheen right here, E017.
Okay, all right.
So that's what I'd look at. Otherwise, the Tello, we of course, that's not what we came to talk about. We wanted to talk about mini drones, and because I think they are, in fact, probably your best option in terms of, I want something to fly for fun. And you've got the DJI Mini SE, that's like $300. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less. You've got the Mini 2, that's like $450. You have the Mini 3 now. They say it starts at $470, but really it starts at $560 with a remote controller. If you already have one, I guess you wouldn't have to buy that. And then there's the Mini 3 Pro, which basically starts at $760 with a remote control. And it's kind of hard. Each one of those at its price point is the best drone you can buy for that dollar amount. But I think you're kind of splitting hairs. I think you either want the Mini SE, which is the least expensive, or you want the Mini 3 Pro, which is the most expensive. I think the Mini 2 and the Mini SE are basically the same thing, right, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, you and I were talking before. It's like if you want if you're not a professional, why spend extra above the SE? That's my thought. If you are, I'm thinking you want all the build. You don't want compromises. You want as much capabilities you can put into 250 grams. Then there's the 3 Pro. So yeah, I'm kind of with you, Jack. Unless there's just one specific thing you need out of the 2 or the basic version of the 3 that's not there in the next tier down, then I don't know what that might be, whether it's the 4K or the 60 frames a second. Although the only way to get to 60 frames 4K is the 3 Pro.
That's right. So if you want 60 frames a second, you want obstacle avoidance. And there are a couple of other little things that the Pro gives you that the Mini 3 doesn't. You get a higher bit rate with the Mini 3 Pro. You get active track with the Mini 3 Pro. I think that's a big one that people kind of forget about, right? DJI won't put tracking on a drone without obstacle avoidance. So the Mini 3 Pro, not only does it lose obstacle avoidance, they lose active track. So that's a big deal.
So we have this comment here, the range on the Mini SE. So let's talk about that real quick.
And that actually is the biggest difference between the Mini SE and the Mini 2. It's that range, right? So you go from Wi-Fi to, I think, what is it? OcuSync 2.0 when you go to the Mini 2. So you go from 4,000 meters of range to 10,000 meters of range. But that O2 system not being Wi-Fi does really, really good. I think if you fly in like an urban environment where you have lots of houses and lots of other Wi-Fi signals, the Mini SE is going to give you could give you problems, but you're still going to have better performance in terms of range than any of these other drones kind of in that price range, because they pretty much all the Bugs and the SJRC F11s and the things of that nature, they also run on Wi-Fi protocol. So for just a few extra dollars, you get a really good camera. Now the Mini SE. Go ahead, Chris.
I'm having a hard time on your screen there. Remind me the price difference between the SE and the Mini 2, which is our first long-range Mini option up there.
Right. So
$150.
Yeah. So you're going from basically $150. You're going from $300 to $450.
Yeah.
That a
So
little
pretty big jump. And yeah, if you do want to be able to get some more useful range for sure, it is worth it. If you're pinching every penny, then the SE, I would argue, still good drone range. We flew around the Phantom 3 standard recently, and worse camera, worse range, worse everything.
Yeah.
Similar price, I think it was back in the day as the Mini SE.
Yeah.
But the Mini SE, I would say good enough range for close flying. It's not going to give you problems, but for sure the range is going to limit you.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Now the Mini SE also doesn't have 4K. It's limited to 2.7, which is interesting because it is the exact same camera. It's just limited by software, not hardware. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% certain, but I'm pretty certain that is the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about other options, Jack? We've got now this is miniature sized, but not miniature weight here, right?
Yeah, that's the EXO. So EXO makes a Mini, and EXO that's the Blackhawk. The Blackhawk is a better drone, and that's actually one of the drones that we're gonna sell here. Yeah, there are other options, right? You don't have to stick to that 250 gram weight, especially if you're going to be a professional, because then it's irrelevant and you have to register anyway. Now, if you're under 250 grams, you're not subject to remote ID, which is kind of a nice thing. But some people that matter, some people that doesn't matter. So, is weight as relevant? That's for people to decide. But yeah, there are other options. But I think you're right, Chris. You either go with the SE if you really need the range, maybe the 2. But I just don't see. I don't see where the Mini 3 is worth an upgrade over the Mini 2, or not spending a few extra dollars and getting the Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah,
I mean, you get a few more minutes of flight time because you're not running the obstacle avoidance, so it's a little bit lighter, a little less power hungry, but right?
Yeah. So how about getting back to the Mini options, the Autel Evo Nano, the Exo drone. I mean, the Exo drone, right? It's going to be a little buggy still, right? It's not quite there in performance compared to DJI and Autel products.
Correct. It's also not cheap enough, right? If it was $300, I'd tell you to go buy that one, but it isn't. I think and the price on the Autel Evo Nano has come down, as has the Exo Mini Pro. We've flown the Hubsan Zeno. No, not the Femi Mini. We've flown the Potenzic Mini. We got a Bugs Mini, but really, when it comes down to it, none of them have the refinement, I think, that the DJI options do. They just don't.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still a fan of my Evo 3.
Evo 2.
Evo 2 Pro.
Evo 2 Pro. I think they have a version 3.
Yeah.
Is that what they're on now? But
getting interrupted here. But yeah, big fan of it. Color isn't quite there, but still a great little drone.
Matt has the Nano Plus, and he loves it. Yeah, I mean it's good. It is. I'm not knocking Autel. Oh, they make a really good product as well, right? You're either DJI, and there's Autel, and then there's everyone else. So, what about that worst mini drone you gave away at our meetup? I don't even remember what that was. Yeah, it was classic Chinese terrible drone that was bad. Like, it had obstacle avoidance, and when you turned it on, it did anything but avoid obstacles. Exo Mini Pro versus DJI Mini 3 Pro. We did that video, right? It's very clear. It's DJI. Unless you have some sort of hate for DJI and you want something else, yeah, sure. Then go with Autel or go with Exo. But yeah, I don't know anything else on that subject. Maybe we should talk about drones we have. right?
Yeah. Let's go through real quick what we're trying to get rid of. You want me to start?
Yeah, sure. You probably have one of the nicer ones, but
I
go
got
ahead.
a cat I'm happy to get rid of here as well. We've got the EXO Blackhawk 2 Pro. Now, this guy's got a 48 megapixel camera, it says. Now, do we think that's the same sensor, right?
Yeah, it's the quad bear. It's quad bear sensor, so it's really
Quad bear.
12.
Right. So you're not going to actually want to take 48 megapixel pictures. They don't. I did a detailed analysis of that year or two back when that sensor first came out. They don't really shine so much. It's just a lot of extra memory, but the HDR capability is there, and that is very useful. So good drone, Jack. You've flown this one a lot more. I mean, I'll let you get into it in a second, but before, I'll point out we have 4 batteries with this thing, and they sent it to us twice, right? And so
yes, yep. So we got an early model, and they had some issues with the firmware on the early model, so they sent us a second model, and actually we ended up fixing the firmware, so both of them worked. Yeah, so we kept the battery, sent the other drone back. So we have this EXO Blackhawk Pro with 4 batteries, a case. Do we have ND? I don't think we have ND filters for it. It's like $1,100, which is way too much. I believe it's comparable to the Mavic Air. Is that Mavic Air?
Size wise.
Maybe it's like a Mavic Air 2S in terms of how it specs out. If you're thinking for, if you're looking for a DJI comparison, I would not say it's on par with the Air 2S, which is a really nice drone, right? That's got that 1-inch sensor, which we're also selling. We don't.
So good drone. How much we have this up for, Jack?
The Blackhawk, I think we said we'd take $500 for it.
Okay.
Do you think that's good? I think we had it up for more initially.
Yeah.
But I'd almost feel bad selling it for more than $500. But I think $500 is. I mean, I don't know that you're going to find a better drone for $500.
Yeah, especially with 4 batteries. So if you want to be able to fly all day long, this is a pretty good package we've got here.
Yeah, I bet the batteries cost close to $100 a piece.
Right. All right. So what else we got? Air 2S.
The Air 2S. And Chris, talk about that one a little bit.
Air 2S is Jack's favorite drone. I'm surprised he's giving it up. I think he might have finally moved on to the Mavic 3.
I did. And that's exactly it. So I've got, the Air 2S here. And this was my favorite drone. 1-inch sensor. It's fantastic, but I have the Mavic 3 Pro and I have the Mini 3 Pro. And it's a shame that this beast of a drone just isn't going to get used. It just isn't, because I have those drones. I got lots of batteries for those drones. I've got backup drones galore. So, someone's looking for one of these. We've got 2 batteries. We've got a ton of ND filters. We've got the 3-up charger, extra props. We've got either a bag. I do have a case here, depending on where you live, and if it makes sense to ship it in the case, I can do that. Otherwise, I might have a bag, Flymore combo kit. I don't know. I'd have to look at that, but I mean, it's $1,200 plus a lot of extras retail. And also, I'm not. I've got it listed for $1,000 because I don't really want to sell it that much, but I would. And it would still be a deal for someone. And I could probably come down to maybe $950.
Give us an offer. But so it does have has probably $200 worth of filters. Yeah, it's got the second battery, so that's a good deal.
Yeah, I've got Freewell filters. I've got DJI filters. We even have the lined ones. What are those? The fake, the anamorphic. What do they call those? What were those called?
They got the little stripes.
Super cool. They're
give you the lens flare. So You can do lens flares, ND filter. We've got videos on all this stuff if you want to learn more about how to get the lens flares and how to use ND filters. To really make your stuff look better.
Yeah. Those, I forgot about those filters. Those are super cool.
Yeah. We only have them. Wait, what drones do we have them for? Just that
just
one?
that one. I think we just have them for the Mavic Air 2S, which is this here. Let me grab some of the other drones I've got.
It's gonna be sad to see those filters go. Those were fun. We should have played with them more. But yeah, we'll have to reach out and get some more filters for the Mavic 3.
All right. So other things I've got that we're getting now this is actually a really nice kit from Beta FPV. This is the Cetus X. Here, let me share my screen here. Oops. So those are the drones we got, but the Cetus X is, so you get this drone here. It's a decent drone. I don't like the way it flies personally. I think it, could be better. We got goggles and we've got a receiver. This is an ELRS package. You get everything you want. It's generally like $300. I'd take $225. So if you're looking to get into FPV, all in one nice little kit here.
Yeah. Great starter kit, under 300. 225, you said?
225. This is the Holy Stone 700E. It's basically an MJX product. MJX Bugs 20. I think it's $250 on Amazon. Comes in a case. I think, I don't know, maybe there are 2 batteries here.
Was it Matt Bagwell a minute ago was saying he got some Holy Stones? So it can be a mixed. I mean, Holy Stone is a rebrander, so it could be a mixed bag. This one, as Jack mentioned, is an MJX, so it's a decent little camera drone.
Yep. Yeah, this is the Bugs 20 EIS, right? So an electronically image stabilized drone, right? Not professional quality. The problem with Holy Stone isn't that they have a bad product. It's that it's overpriced, right? So they're reselling things, rebranding, reselling, so they got to take a markup. But we're not. $175. That's a pretty solid deal if you're just looking for something for fun for someone to fly. Let's see. Moving on, more things we got here. This is a good one. This is the Bugs 18 Pro, their newest version, 2-axis. Is it a 2-axis gimbal or 3-axis gimbal? I get, they're hard to remember. So we got 1, 2, we got 3-axis gimbal. It's a nice 3-axis gimbal. This is currently their best drone that MJX makes, and they're, I would say, the closest in terms of competition in that lower price range. I mean, this is better than a Tello for sure. So 2 batteries here, nice little case, solid option. We have there's a link here. Let's throw the link in the chat here so if people want to see. What are we giggling at?
Like laughing at the comment about a catalytic converter. We did not steal these drones off of the bottom of anyone's vehicle.
Nope, we did not. Oh, that is funny. But yeah, click that bit.ly link. HC drones for sale. That's the stuff we got. This is the Bugs Mini. It does have image stabilization, not the world's greatest. 2 battery package here. This thing, I'd take $150 for it. Great for a kid. Got another Holy Stone, which is another MJX quad, the 720G. G meaning gimbal. So it's stabilized electronically and with a gimbal. Decent quad. And then probably This one's interesting. This Potenzic Atom SE.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, it is. It's another mini drone, and it's unfortunately they price it at $300 some odd dollars. And the camera on it is, goodness, I'm making a mess over here. The camera on it is actually really nice. They have a nice bag, nice case. I think this thing is actually made by Fimi. We've got 2 batteries, and it's a good little mini drone. But you can see no gimbal, right? No gimbal. So it's just electronic image stabilization.
Decent stabilization.
Yeah, it's good. Actually, I like the camera on this thing. It just, it's not a gimbal, so it's not. Sure. It's not.
Now, Jack, do it. I got an idea here for the live streams. For anybody watching this or who reads through all the comments, I suggest we drop in a special discount on top of our list prices for anyone who mentions the promo code live stream. What do you think? What's our percentage discount?
I don't know. You're the math guy. Live stream promo code.
I say an extra 20% off list price for anybody who uses live stream. When you reach out to us, whether it's in the chat here today or an email. So there you go. Oh, Jackie beat me to it.
Yeah, I got quick fingers.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's what we have. Oh, I have some ELRS modules. I got a couple of Radio Master ones, and looks like I got a Beta FPV, and I got another full size. So I have like 4 ELRS modules that I'm not using because my radios are ELRS, so I don't need to. And this is the Boxer, which I really like. It's going to be my daily driver. It isn't currently. I'm waiting for the devs to support that one because it's not flashing the Wi-Fi. It's not. I'm trying to use Wi-Fi to flash the what do we call that code? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Sounds complicated.
It is complicated, so I'm waiting for it to become less complicated, and then a binding phrase. That's what I'm trying to. I couldn't get the binding phrase to flash to it via Wi-Fi, so I'm waiting for ELRS devs to have that come out, and then that becomes my daily driver.
Okay,
that's not complicated, is it?
No.
Who says flying FPV is complicated?
That's a lot of acronyms you just threw at me.
Should we try to fly FPV?
Let's do it. Yeah. So just to maybe wrap up. Well, we'll wrap up at the end. You get set up there, Jack. I'll talk about. Oh, we got another visitor here. It's one of the new ones.
You got some new cats?
Yeah. Can't have too many.
I disagree.
Say hi.
I think you can have too many.
This is the pretty one. Yeah, so Jack was trying to get this set up earlier. We were having technical difficulties. Let's see how it goes. But regarding these, Jack, we'll put a link up there so people could see all our prices if you saw anything or if you see this video later. Don't forget the promo code if you're interested. Yeah, but it's just going to be
listed on like Facebook, and if we don't end up selling them, we'll just throw them on eBay or something, huh?
That is correct. They will be up on eBay for the same price, but for a much larger audience to see. Eventually, if we can't sell them this way. How are those goggles working, Jack?
Well, these goggles, I mean, they're a beast.
The picture looks great when it works.
When it works.
Are we going to do a giveaway associated with this turtle time if it works?
Sure. We'll give him a t-shirt.
T-shirt giveaway. Well, say start putting in your numbers now in the live stream, in the chat, starting now. and how long you think Jack can fly for before he lands upside down or otherwise unrecoverably or runs out of battery. So if you want to make a guess, I would suggest something in the 1 to 2.5 minute range, perhaps longer. I see a 4:20 there. Just clarify that. Is that 4 minutes 20 seconds or 420 seconds?
I don't know, Chris. We're not getting picture here.
To clarify units, if you could. Is that 2 seconds, 2 minutes? Anything under 20 seconds gets an automatic redo.
Let's see if I can get this thing in the air. It's such a pain. I don't quite understand what's happening. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this other quad powered up. This is seemingly I think it's actually my goggles that are having the problem. Come on.
While you guys are waiting, if you want to put anything else in the chat, tell us what you think the best deal is in mini drones. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, except this is the wrong. This one doesn't have a. That one won't fly.
It won't fly.
No.
That's a problem. So throw it in the chat if anybody has a favorite drone, a favorite mini drone. What are they flying with? Or what is the mini drone that you're looking at getting if you don't have one already? Getting all kinds of times up here. Fly Zone Drones is posting multiple times. I don't know what's going on.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Looks like we.
What are we flying today, Jack?
This is the Mobula 6 HD0.
Nice. So this signal is going to look nice and clean everywhere in your basement?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Gosh, I'm battling these wires on my head. So in order to get this, this is not comfortable. All right.
All right. Let me.
Are you ready?
Hold on. I get my stopwatch going. Now I'll also say.
Hold on. I got a crappy battery on here. I need to switch batteries.
Oh boy, here we go again.
We're good. We good? Come on.
Guys,
We got it.
Fly Zone take their first guess. Man, there are all kinds of numbers going around. I see a black screen, Jack. Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. All right.
So Jack, remember, take it easy for like a minute. Take it easy. Don't kill yourself.
I swear I charged these batteries.
Sure you did. See, we always come prepared here at Half Chrome.
You get to hear the little Simpsons song every time I do this. Come on. Come on. Let's go. All right. I'm going with this one no matter what it says. 3.91. We're good.
All right. Here we go, Jack. Take it easy for at least 30 seconds. Get in the groove. We got any basement upgrades? Oh, this digital signal is not holding up.
So I think maybe this is actually really terrible. I don't know if it's all of the signals we got going on in here or what we got going or why it's so bad.
I'm assuming you're seeing what we're seeing. I don't even know how you're flying through some of this stuff.
Well, because I'm a master, Chris. Through the hoop? Oh, that's the net.
Oh, whoop.
I think that was it. Yeah, that was.
Could you disarm?
I did disarm.
What's your arm time or your flight time according to that?
I didn't say.
Oh my gosh.
Fail.
My timer failed as well. Any chance we're gonna get a second flight out of you?
Yes. Hold on. I'll be back.
All right. This is a so far unsuccessful. Unsuccessful go. Oh, we need Christmas music. I don't have the capabilities of adding music here. Rigged. Maybe. We don't have a horse in this race, so. Big water. I don't know if we have a battery that's going to go 4 minutes.
I don't think I do.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. I have too many guesses. I'm going to reset the time guesses. As soon as I issue this here. So you've seen Jack's battery. He's got about 2/3 of a battery, and put in your new guesses.
There we go. Yeah, you're gonna have to time this one.
Okay, tell me when.
Right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. This is gonna be. Oh man.
Stay close to home. Maybe just fly. Don't fly too far.
There we go. And we're armed.
All right, timer's going.
So this is the bar I put in.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
See the fish tank. There's the fish tank.
There's a ceiling. There's a hoop.
This looks a little drunken here, Jack.
I know. Well, it's really bad, and I don't know exactly why. I'll tell you, I fly around my basement quite often, and it is never this bad.
You go behind the bar?
What's that?
You go behind the bar?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
All right, we're at a minute here. We made a minute. There you go. Get through the legs there. Something. Woo! Watch out for wires.
Yeah, check out these wires on my face. It's something. These wires that I've got going on.
There's a lot going on there. All right, we made a minute 30.
Ooh, getting dicey, getting dicey.
All right.
Some rock band.
If you are near your time, we're at a minute 48. Start giving Jack some challenges if you want to see him fail. Oh,
Starting to.
Oh, you still going?
Oh, I'm still going. Nope. Hold on. No, I'm upside down.
All right, I stopped it.
All right. 2 minutes, 7 seconds.
2:04.
2:04.
So who was closest to 2:04? I see a 2:12 from someone from June Loco. 2:30 from Brent FPV. 2:15 from Fly Zone. They don't need a t-shirt.
They got multiple, I think.
All right, if you think you won.
Chris is really good at this. XJet says he wins.
XJet, I'm happy.
I said 3 weeks. Place it here, 2:04. Oh no, was that his guess? No, that's what it was. All right, he's just helping us out. Hold on. 2:12. 2:15.
2:15. There was some point I reset it.
I think June guessed 2, and he guessed 212. 212 on the reset. So I think he's our winner.
All right.
Where'd it go? So shoot us an email. June, whatever, June Elco 619. Shoot us an email and we'll shoot you a t-shirt. Shoot you some half chrome gear. Yeah, look at this. So I've got these wires coming in and out, and then I've got wires over here going to the computer. You know, I don't know if that was part of the reason that the breakup was happening.
So I'll say our first try with the digital feed live stream has been a bit of a fail.
Yes, I would agree. It's actually probably that my antenna got damaged. I was flying around my basement last week, right? I haven't been flying a lot, but I was flying around last week, and I crashed hard on at the end. Maybe I damaged the antenna. I'm gonna go pull the plug. I think it's super hot, so I don't know where Chris went.
Oh, I had a little helper down here that knocked my microphone down. A 2-legged helper, not a 4-legged helper. But that pretty much is going to wrap it up for today. We'll wait for Jack to get back. Main thing is, if you know somebody looking at a drone, trying to get into it, we've got some really good options, both FPV and camera drones. And yeah, just reach out one way or another. Let us know what you're interested in. We've got that 20% discount. Maybe we'll work with you even more, depending how desperate we get with some of these. So reach out, share, use that live stream code, and get back to us. Jack, is there anything else?
Nope, that's it. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and
or whatever holidays you may celebrate.
Yes. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. Take care.
Thanks, guys. Bye.